so being able to get here, I started off as an unpaid intern, and I was driving people to the airport, and I was getting cigarettes for secretaries and filing papers. But I also got to be a fly on the wall and listen to Bill Belichick and Nick Saban and Scott O'Brien and Kirk Ferentz and, gosh, you name it. It was just unbelievable. And I was young. I didn't have a wife. I didn't have a family. I lived here at the office. And even though I have a degree from Georgetown, I got my degree in footballology. I mean, PhD in footballology from the Browns and from Bill Belichick. And it was just awesome. I was mainly in scouting, but we wore a lot of different hats. And as long as you had a good work ethic and you were willing to learn and you could keep your mouth shut, you could learn an awful lot. And I was pretty good at all three of those things. It really made a difference.
Did they ever pay you while you were here?
Yeah. My first year I worked for free, lived at the end of the airport runway over there. So I couldn't sleep in, and I couldn't go to bed too soon. I just got used to the trains again last night. Blow that horn over every crossing. I got to get used to that again. But it was a great experience for a young coach, a young professional in the NFL. Your focus, again, it was like grad school. It was like a PhD program. Every waking moment was about the club. And just, I don't think I've ever told Nick this story, but when Nick went off to be the head coach at Michigan State, I helped him pack up his office. And back then you were packing these big, thick playbooks and all this different stuff. Well, anyway, Nick left one of his binders. I think it was maybe from the 92 season. He left after the 94 season, I think. And it had and Nick was meticulous, just fabulous coach and preparation. Basically all 16 games and his notes from beginning of the week to end of the week and his post-game notes. And it was all right there. And he had just left it behind because, he had the other 2 years. Well, I sort of grabbed that and had it. And I tell you what, I can't tell you how much I referred to that over my years, particularly my first years as a coordinator, and just trying to copy the process that Nick went through and, looked and see the way. It didn't matter what opponent it was or what schemes. It was more about the process. And, so how did that question get started? I forget. I'm sorry. I can... Oh yeah. So my first year I made nothing, and then I think by the time I was done, I was up to about $20,000 a year. So I was feeling good about myself. I was feeling good about myself at the end.
Jim,